So we've been working through the Jeff, I keep getting his name wrong, Jeff Howald's Banjo Primer book for beginners. The deluxe edition, Okay, with the DVD and CDs and all that stuff. They have, you know where to find it. Okay, so on this next section, we're going to talk about picks, and hopefully this will be much shorter than my previous videos. Now, excuse me, I did go on to Amazon and I ordered some finger picks, and I have those in my hand right now. You really can't see them much on the camera there. Now, the thumb pick is plastic. It's this little guy right here. And when I ordered them, I thought I ordered the large. Mediums came. The metal ones are pretty easy. You can just bend them out, make them fit your fingers. Plastic ones are a different story. I was talking to a guy at work who plays the banjo. He said, oh yeah, just put them in water, hot water. So I did that, and I put it into hot water, dropped them both into hot water, first mistake. Second mistake is the water was too hot. They instantly went flat. I mean, they like unwound. So I had to heat them. I got a heat gun out, slowly heated them up, bent them properly, hopefully to fit my thumb. Time will tell. Okay, so this, in covering the picks in this book, it talks about 2 metal finger picks and 1 plastic pick are used to play the banjo. Jim Dumlock, so he's plugging a specific banjo pick here. Metal picks 0.025 to 0.225. I don't know how they measure this or recommend it. Maybe it's the thickness of the metal. When placing the picks on your finger, remember the following. The finger picks are placed so that they cover the front of the finger. The pick extends about 1/8 of an inch beyond the front of the finger. You may bend the sides of the pick, but do not bend the front. So bending the sides refers to the part that wraps around your finger, which I just dropped the book on the floor. So see how they're round. So they just go on your finger like, oh, that was the wrong one. Okay, so that one right there. So I did bend these, and each finger, of course, is a different size, so they go on just like that. So, alrighty, so moving right along to the next thing, the right hand position. Anchor your right hand on the banjo head with the little and ring finger. So, oh, I gotta put this on the thumb too. Okay, so there the picks are on the fingers. Okay, so now you can play this instrument without finger picks. It does sound a little dead, and it's kind of clumsy. I tried picking the guitar same way, and it's kind of clumsy too. But at least there you kind of can mute the sound, mute your mistakes too. Okay, so the right hand, you're going to anchor your, I don't know if you can, well, let me move the camera down so you can see more of the banjo and less of me, which I imagine most of you would enjoy. Okay, you're back. Or at least I'm back, and you're back too. Well, you may not be back, so I might be talking just to an empty camera and no one out there. So, okay, so it says to anchor these 2 fingers down here. Okay, I can do that. All right, if you are a beginner and cannot use both ring finger and middle finger, it is okay to use one or the other until your hand strengthens. Always use a case or gig bag to transport your instrument from one place to another. Next page. This is where I would have the music stand out in front of me with the book on it so that I can look at it, but then you wouldn't be able to see me because the camera, it would be in the way of the camera. So, okay, the forearm should rest on the armrest, which is this thing here, approximately 1/3 to 2/3 of the way between the wrist and the elbow. Just like that. To permit the wrist to arc correctly. The wrist should be 1/3 to, or excuse me, the wrist should be 3 to 4 inches above the head of the banjo. The wrist. Yeah, that's about right. If this is a problem, hold a handball between the wrist. Oh, okay. So they're showing a racquetball or handball laying between this and the wrist. Okay. All right. Okay, so the next one is round palm. The palm of the right hand should be slightly rounded, kind of natural when you just relax your hand. Pretend you are trying to hold a small soft object in your hand. The thumb and index finger should form a C shape if your wrist and palm are in the correct position. And then they show two things. They show a flat hand like this, and they show a curl or a C shape, correct hand position. Finger power. The power that you hear from the banjo comes from short finger strokes. Imagine you have a paint spot on your banjo head that you are trying to remove. You would scrape the head with short and powerful strokes. Do not use long 2 to 3 inch strokes. Watch the DVD for an explanation. So I'll have to go back and watch the explanation. Finger position. Upon striking the string, the first and second joints of the finger should be straight. The third joint should be stationary. The first and second joint of the finger should be straight. Okay. It gives us some diagrams here. Always keep an extra set of strings. I know that. I don't have them yet, but I will. Thumb. When playing, the right thumb should be in front of the index finger. So, okay, so that's kind of natural. What he's describing is in positioning is kind of natural when your hand just rests properly on here. So I think I'm going to have to move these picks a little bit back further, because they're kind of extending out more than 1/8 of an inch. That's okay. Okay, so anyway, 3/4 zone. The fingers should always remain within 3/4 of an inch of the string. That's going to take some practice. Because with my luck, they'll either be too far from the string or they'll hit the string by accident. They'll be less than 3/4, and I'll get that buzz. Okay, and then fly away index finger. I've heard about this one. One of the most serious and frequent problems many beginner students have is the fly away index finger, which makes it impossible to play either fast or clear. Here are the symptoms, and then it goes through the symptoms of it. Here's the cause. The right hand and the wrist are not arched correctly. The right hand has a flat position. See below. It shows the same picture of the flat hand. See the picture, page 7. So it talks about proper hand positioning. Okay, the index finger moves away from the 3/4 zone as much as 3 inches, which I can understand that. Solutions for flyaway index finger: keep the wrist arched with a ball. Okay, so I can understand what they're saying there. You keep your wrist arched with a ball, but you're not going to continually have the ball there. Eventually, you're going to get the muscle memory. If you've ever done anything requiring repetitive physical motion, you eventually get muscle memory, and you don't even think about it. Your body just conforms naturally to those positions. Keep fingers within the 3/4 zone. Keep the palm arched and round. Relax. Do not try to play fast. Watch the DVD to see the correct finger movement. So that ends section 1 of this primer book, which is helpful, but it doesn't have me playing anything yet. So if you want to see me play, hopefully in the next video, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and notification icon, and remember that little bell, and you'll be notified the next time the video comes out. Additionally, if you like this video, hit that thumbs up with the pick, and remember, leave a comment down below. It encourages me and helps me, so leave that comment down below, and I do try to read all the comments. Some I reply to, some I don't. But I do know that I read those comments. So remember, do that like, subscribe bell, leave a comment, and hopefully I'll see you guys on the next video when I maybe play a note or two. Thanks for watching.